Allhiphop.com here with Jarrell Big Baby Miller. What's going on?
What's good, man? Can't complain, man.
I gotta put my name on this one. Chuck Creekmer's doing this interview. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely, man. Been a fan for a minute.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man. So let's get into it, man. So first of all, I gotta give you props. I gotta give you credit, man, for really, to me, putting some interest back into the heavyweight division. How do you feel about that?
I mean, awesome, man. I want to do it. I want to be known as that guy that throws the most punch output in the heavyweight division as well, who throws the most shots at everybody. And guys ain't talking smack. Everybody playing it safe, trying to collect a little money and go back to their room. Nah, we got to make some noise. We got to bring the excitement back. That's what it's about.
Yeah. Did you feel like, as you were watching, you know, maybe a few years ago, was this what your dream was to do?
Yeah, all the time. I just knew that, man, once I get up there, it's gonna be lights on me. I just knew it because I know where I am. I've been like this since day one. So it ain't nothing new to me because these guys are not doing it. You know, they're not built for this, man. They're not.
Now, I saw your last fight, and he was supposedly your biggest challenge, but he ended up getting hurt. I think he felt that power a little bit.
Yeah, we take his soul, man. Like I told people before, we gotta take their heart and their soul, and the fight becomes even easier.
Yeah,
now, that's the Mike Tyson move. You know what I mean? Just stare him down, make him pee himself.
Right.
You know, so he kind of defeated himself. But like I told people that, I mean, the fans and the people saying it's my toughest task. I know what my toughest task, and it's not gonna be him. You know.
Yeah. So who are you looking forward to right now? Like, who do you want?
Anybody that got the damn belt. You know? None of these guys, Deontay Wilder, a.k.a. Beyonce, he don't want to fight. You got Anthony Sweet and Lil Joshua, he don't want to fight. And you got Tyson, the Gypsy King over there, he don't want to fight. And there's three guys that got belts now. Everybody's running for the hills, tucking anything between their skirt and their legs. So, like I said before, once I get up there, I'm mandatory. Somebody got to put up or shut up. You know what I mean? So I'm just waiting for my time to get up there.
Do you have a fight lined up now?
Nah, nothing is yet. We're working on some things, but nothing in pen and stone written yet. But we staying busy, man. Staying busy.
What about Shannon Briggs, man? Shannon out here, he from Brooklyn. He I think he's down in Miami now, living
Hollywood, Florida. Yeah, Hollywood, Florida.
I don't know. Have y'all talked at all?
Yeah, we talk a lot. I was down there. I don't know if you seen that. I went down there and stepped on Stavern's toes a little bit. Former WBC champ. You know, they were talking YouTube smack. I'm like, what? I'm booking my flight. I walked in this gym like, yo, we get this work. And, you know, he got all mad and stuff. After I turned my back, he want to get all, crazy. But, you know, he a punk. I want him to get a piece of him, too. But, yeah, Shannon is cool. You know, he's supposed to fight David Haye. I don't know if David Haye signed a contract. But we'll see. You know, them dudes is all scared.
Now, do you think, Wilder is scared of you? Like, he's the man right now, if you ask your average everyday person or even the experts, you know what I'm saying, in the heavyweight division. He's not as big as you, but he's leaner, I guess.
Yeah, he's tall. I mean, he's a 6'7", 6'6", 219, 220. I mean, I don't know if he's the guy that everybody's really talking about because a lot of guys don't even know who the heavyweight champ is. Actually, somebody from England or somebody from Europe, they don't really say Deontay Wilder. Right. So that's show you for guys been a champion for over a year now, and most Americans still don't know his name. He's doing something wrong. Yeah, you know what I mean? Them polyester suits is the only reason why he getting publicity on TV.
Now, seeing Tyson Fury fight Klitschko was interesting to me.
This tell the truth. It was a sissy slap boxing fest.
Yeah, I mean, it was interesting. I wasn't entertained. I put it like that.
I fell asleep after the 7th round, man. Literally fell asleep. It was bad. I mean, Tyson did what he had to do. He threw 2 punches around, and Vladimir just got confused. He didn't know what to do, so it was a 12-round hump fest. So, man, it was boring as hell.
Do you think the Klitschko's kind of ruined it for the heavyweight division?
No. I mean, every country has kind of like their moment, and had their time. I think the Europeans definitely had their time right now. You see a lot of American guys up and coming, trying to really put their stamp on it right now, but none of them really built for this. A lot of guys are ex-football players, ex-basketball players. So me, I've been fighting since day one. A lot of fighters kind of get burnt out from an early age, especially dealing not only with the physical part, but the business part of it. But I've learned how to kind of just be this cruise, kind of like don't go full speed, take your time, learn the business, learn the game. And now we there now where we got to put on, the turbo on it now. Like, hey, we here now, let's do it. We got to go full speed ahead.
Okay, now one thing has been made about your weight.
Yeah.
What do you have to say about that?
Listen, man, they keep running above my weight. I'm going to keep knocking them out. You know what I mean? If I'm 300 pounds and I do what I do, you imagine if I really do want to come out to 275. But I know my power, I know my strength is. I know my attributes are. I know what I do well. I know what I don't do well, and I'm working on. So I'm not worried about my weight. People still believe, like, you're not 300 pounds nowhere in hell. And you see, you take off my shirt, you see my back and my shoulder. This motherfucker, he's a tank.
Right.
So that's the whole point. We want to be a walking monster. And I walk in that ring and be like, damn, this motherfucker gonna be. I hit him with everything, and it still ain't gonna work. So it's definitely a mental thing, and it's definitely the art of war, man.
Yeah. Now you're from Brooklyn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Growing up, did you idolize? I don't want to put nobody's name out there.
Yeah.
But who did you look up to?
I mean, hands down was Mike. You know, being from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, Mike was like my number one favorite fighter.
Right.
And I remember I was like 4 years old, and I was like, Dad, why is everybody so quiet? Everybody in the living room. I think Mike was fighting Razor Ruddock or Bruno, one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, Dad, I want that same kind of, you know, I want to bring that same kind of excitement. Everybody stuck their TV. When Deontay fight, ain't nobody really watching that crap. You know what I mean? When Floyd fight, everybody like, oh, everything stopped. I want to bring that. That's what I want to be. I want to be that guy. Like, yo, we got to watch Big Baby fight tonight, yo. Who buying the chip? Who buying the dip? Who buying the pizza? That's all I want. I love that. So you know, I feel like that's what we got to do, man. We got to bring excitement back.
What else about Mike did you like about him? I mean, it was more than just his fighting.
Oh yeah, I mean, he was just ferocious, man. I mean, he always said, you know, you got to go in there for the kill. You know, a lot of guys don't think like that. You know, Marvin Hagler to me was the other guy right before him that was just a straight monster. It's always war. A fighter gotta be always thinking about war, and that's how I've always been since I was a kid. It was like it's always a fight. Like everything was a fight. My household was a fight. You know, my stepfather was a pain in the ass. You know what I mean? So my whole entire life has always been about the struggle. You know what I mean? It's just not that I kind of get some kind of peace. You know, when I'm on the street now, I learn how to just separate myself from bullshit. You know what I mean? And just stay focused on it because we're so close. You know, when you're close, and when the more distractions come. You know what I mean? So I just feel like, you know, sometimes you got to be a monk and just be like, yo, separate yourself from the BS.
Is that the other thing you might have learned from Mike? You know, he had some super highs, but some crazy
super lows. Most definitely, because, you know, I think every generation, every couple, you know, decades, so I think God kind of did something different. You know, he had Ali, but Ali, you know, had a ton of women, and it kind of messed him a little bit. But the way how he came up in his time was he was an inspiration for people of different color. You know, so I feel like his attributes in his time of career was amazing. Nobody can ever be an Ali. Now Mike kind of came up in an era when it was like a rebellion against police, and he was kind of like standing for that too. But at the same time, women was his downfall again a little bit. You know what I mean? And it was like he didn't really know how to handle it because he was so young, making all this money. Now me coming up, not watch exactly what was his downfall. I'm a little older. I kind of remind you of Mike. I'm bigger, but I'm kind of getting success a little later in my career. I'm definitely more business oriented than how Mike was at his age. So I feel like, you know, God definitely kind of did the mold over, but he added a couple of things in it different. You know what I mean? Like to me, Michael had the one punch knockout. To me, I don't think I have a one punch knockout. I'm a cumulative puncher. But I feel like that's what makes me greater because I have footwork, phenomenal footwork. And none of these guys haven't made me brought it out yet. That's like plan B, and I'm only beating them with plan A so far. You know? So I feel like, you know, it's a lot more to Big Baby. They don't even know the half yet.
Yeah. Okay. Now, do you have any aspirations outside of the ring?
Yeah, I told myself I want to be mayor in New York, but all the BS going on, I'd be like, man, one day, that's what I definitely want to do. Yeah,
that's a tough job.
Yeah, politics is crazy, man. But you know, I'm always about helping my community, man, giving back to the kids and trying to do things. You know, I do have a gym in Astoria, Queens, Pure Heart Training Center. And we always try to influence kids to come in, train for free. You know, come out and get off the street, man, because that's how I started. You know. I seen a beautiful lady training in the gym. Like, I want what they do, you know. So we try to get the kids in there, man, inspire them to do something great, you know. And of course, everything's positive, man. Whatever's positive, I'm in for it. And that's the main goal. Just trying to help somebody else, like, you know, do something with their life. You know?
Okay. So let's talk about something not positive.
Okay, cool.
If you could knock out one rapper, who would you knock out?
Oh my God, I love hip hop. Young Thug, most definitely. We need to bury him 6 feet under. He's just killing the game right now. In a bad way. Who else? It's a couple people I wanted. Another one. He's young Ferg. What this guy had the purpley dreads things in his head. What's his name?
He must be Yachty.
Yachty. I think it's Yachty. Yo. That's how he sound. Can't even rap.
Yeah.
I mean, what's his name was killing him on the radio show, man. Them three guys from Hot 97. The three of them.
The Breakfast
Club? Not the Breakfast Club. Nah, it's the other one.
Ebro and them?
Ebro and them.
Oh, Lil Uzi?
Yeah, it's a couple. There was a couple of them. I was like, man, they just horrible. I know I rap way better than them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's crazy, but definitely start off with Young Thug first, because that dress tutu thing he be wearing.
You saw his album cover?
Nah, what was it?
He got a new album that just dropped today.
It was in like a samurai thing with like a broomstick or like a cane.
He got the
I think
they say it's a samurai, but I
don't know about all that. DJ Self had downloaded it when we was at 105 last night. I was trying to see the picture, but I think it's Young Thug. I don't really care about it, so it didn't really bother me. So
right.
Yeah, but what would the cover look like though?
Let me show it to you because
Oh,
it's
Lord.
crazy. Everybody's talking about it right now. It's a wild cover. That's all I can say, man. I
A
don't know what
rapper
to
in
say about
a
these
ballerina
cats.
dress. I don't know.
Some of them. I mean, he being artsy, but just look at it right there. It is.
That's him in a dress.
It looks like a
No,
dress.
that's a dress. Well, I know some of the Japanese have things like outfits like this, you know, for like war, or you walk around like the different clans. But I don't know. I don't know. The hat, the bracelet, it's a little too feminine. It's a little too feminine for me. I mean, that's the way you want to rock. I mean, that's how it is. If you
Right.
want to support that movement, that's on you. I'm just saying, if you're gonna be a rapper, there's a certain standards you have to, meet certain criteria that people look up to as a rapper, and as a
Right.
black male artist as well.
Yeah.
So for me as a black male coming up and knowing, growing up loving hip hop, I couldn't support that movement because I can't relate to that. I
Right.
can't relate rapping about hardcore stuff and wearing a dress. It just don't work.
He's a thug too. Like he supposedly totes his gun. You know what I mean?
You got to under this tutu. That's that's a different movement. But I
Yeah.
get it. I mean, it is what it is. That's what I mean. Hey, I mean, what was you doing before you started rapping? Let's
Right.
check your track record.
Right, right.
Let's see if it's really for show or not.
I mean, I personally liked it when I knew I couldn't beat my favorite rapper up. Like,
Yeah.
like when I knew that EPMD, like whoever I came up with,
Onyx, like you
right?
know, you step to them, you might get punched in the face.
Yeah, it was
you know
just,
what I mean? Like,
you're
yeah,
not,
it's real. It's real.
You're not even gonna think about that.
No, and it's for
Yeah.
funny because I grew up. My first album I've ever bought was DMX. I was in the 6th grade,
Right.
And I bought. Actually, no, my brother brought Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood, and I stole the CD, and I was scratching it, and then he got whooped my behind like 2 days, and then I could buy 2 more. Had to pack some bags and key food, buy 2 albums, buy me one.
Right.
Then I bought. I think next one was and I think it was Dark something. I forgot the name of the album, but my
Hell is
first
Hot.
2 album was all DMX. So
Yeah.
6th grade, I was walking around school like, yeah, let somebody try to touch me. It's gonna be a problem. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's different kind of music. Like,
Yeah.
you hear Young Thug, you like, I might want to put some makeup on. I don't know.
right. Well, hip hop's changed a lot, man. So
Yeah.
we come a long way since the DMX era.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
and I feel like as the powers that be, they don't want a group of educated brothers that's really putting something in their music that's really kind of make you open up your mind and think. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So this stuff is just keeping you blind. It's another way to keep you blind. We pumping that stuff up, and you gotta understand too, hip hop is probably the biggest genre of music in the world, but it can't be that big if only black or colored people support it. It has to be that everybody's supporting this music. So maybe we're not supporting it as the black community, but the other communities, whites or Latinos or Asians, they probably supporting that crap. You know what I mean? So they look at it like, oh, that's what they listening to, but it's not really us. It's probably everybody else is listening to.
Yeah.
So I think us as a black community, you have to be like some kind of genre. Like, no, that crap ain't coming out. But
Yeah.
these labels don't care, man. It's about
Yeah.
dollar signs. So.
I know. So, who would you want to walk you out?
I was talking about that last night. Last night I was talking to Uncle Murder. I was talking
Oh.
to Uncle Murder last night. I said, he said, what up, big baby? I said, listen, my next fight in Brooklyn, you gotta walk me out. Come on. Can you, the wrap up, 2015 wrap up? I listen to that thing like every other day. That shit is so hilarious.
Yeah.
It's funny. Uncle Murder's probably my favorite rapper right now. Like, he's just real. Like
Yeah.
he just say whatever. He just put on a track. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's a raw style, and he's just funny, man. I think Uncle Murder will definitely be the one. I
Yo,
wanna
he's
walk out
super
with.
real.
Yeah.
And got the name that he can't even get rid of that name.
Yeah, it's just
that's
stuck
his
with him.
name. Yeah.
He's New York, Uncle Murder. You know, I say, yo, Unc, what up, big baby? What's going on? I'm like, you coming up next fight? I'm gonna try to make him try. I'm like, come on, you better, you know what I mean? So he's definitely want to walk up my next fight for sure.
That's what's up. So let's talk about you now. You rap a little bit.
Yeah, I was doing my rapping thing in high school for a while, man.
Okay.
Started focusing on punching people in the face. You know what I mean? But I definitely got some skills. But I haven't written in a while though. You know what I mean? You put a beat on, I definitely spit some funny shit though. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely there. It's definitely back of the brain somewhere.
Right. Maybe you could battle Danny Garcia. Like he raps a little bit.
Oh yeah, I'd eat that Bodico up real quick. Turn him to roast Compollo ASAP.
I think he might have gave it up. He got a label still, but I don't
He
know.
did?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. He might.
Yeah, music is definitely a tough game. You got to be around the right people for that. You be spending money on stupidness, you know.
Yeah.
So you definitely got to know what you're doing in that industry.
I don't think we've seen any boxing rapper moguls. Like I know Floyd tried.
Yeah,
I think Zab Judah tried.
Adrian Broner tried, but that kind of really threw off his game. 'Cause he's on tour. I feel like, you know what? For me, it would kind of be more like and a mixtape kind of experiment, like, see if the fans like it. But I know me, I'm a comedian. It's gonna be all entertainment, and I'm gonna do somewhere 360, so where it rolls back into boxing. So I'm trying to say, or back into the sport community.
Right.
So at least it's not gonna take me off track, because
Yeah.
if you just focus on hip hop, that lifestyle is totally different. It ain't for athletes.
Right.
So if you trying to go that route, you must be packing it up on boxing. So you gotta do it in a way where your team knows. Then listen, this is what's as far as we're gonna take it is this, and keep it moving. You know what I mean? So,
Right. Now, do you see, Mike Tyson? He's a funny guy nowadays, man.
Yeah.
Do you see that in your future?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Acting is something different I always want to get into. Like, I'm an entertainer. I got talent in everything. My hand is in everything. I can do everything. You know what I mean? So I have no doubt in my mind. So I'm a shit talker, but I can definitely, when I'm in front of a camera, I'm home. And ain't nothing new.
Okay.
Yeah.
So give us your top 5 boxing, dead or alive. Top 5 boxers, dead or alive.
Oh man, I had it all the time. Number 1 would be Jack Johnson, the first black heavyweight.
Talk about him.
I mean, Jack was the originator of shit talking at a time when brothers was getting hanged just to walk down the block.
Yeah.
And he was like, "You touch me, I'm gonna knock you." You know what I mean? So it's different. So for him to have that kind of courage and that attitude back then, it was like, it's an inspiration. Like, yo, we ain't going through nothing what them guys was going through back then.
Right.
So definitely gotta be Jack. 2 would be definitely Ali. Inspiration. Definitely just doing this thing. Joe Louis was kind of a sad story, but definitely inspiration because as much as he did for this country, the country turns back on him. You know what I mean? And I feel like sometimes you really got to look out for yourself because no matter how much you look out for certain people, a certain group of people, they have their best interest in thought, not you.
Yeah.
And 3 would probably be Floyd. I love Floyd Mayweather. I mean, I said Floyd. Mike Tyson before, last would be Floyd.
Okay.
And of course, Mike just grew up watching Mike being from Brooklyn. Definitely Floyd is, I think, definitely a TBE. And the reason why I say that, not only because of the in the ring, but outside the ring business. He definitely switched the game up. Yeah. I mean, top paid athlete 5 years in a row. Unbelievable. Crazy. 250 mil per fight. So you understand, like, the people he put in his circle is what got him there. People can talk about, he's literacy and can't read and all that. Well, guess what? He put the right people around him that can. You know what I mean? So sometimes it's not really exactly what you know, it's who you know. And I feel like Floyd is definitely somebody to look up to for that.
What did you think about when rappers tried or still are? I think, Jay is still in it. 50, I don't know. That's what white people say. 50 is still in it. I know he went bankrupt, but I think they got out of it.
Yeah.
It seemed like a rush for hip hop to get in there and try to merge the cultures. Do you have an opinion on that?
Boxing and sport. See, people see the money in boxing and think it's easy. Now, boxing is big, but the community is small. So very few people at times really get that top money, or they're not gonna let you in the door like that. You gotta earn your stripes. It's kind of like the music industry as well. Only thing is, they ain't really no sex favors in the fight game. Everybody's like, nah, we ain't playing that. You gotta put your money where your mouth is. So, I mean, 50 try to do a sneaky way of doing it, but I'm a big fan of 50. Other Uncle Murder, I love 50 Cent. Like, I grew up in Queens as well, too. So, I'm a big fan of 50. But I think the way he kind of did it kind of went wrong about doing it. You know what I mean? So, they kind of put the black ball on him in some of his shows. Jay-Z and Rock Nation, they got ton of money right now, so they spending money too. But like I said before, for them to really get respect, they got to bring fighters up from the beginning and kind of like raise them to a title shot. Ain't nobody gonna put one of your fighters you just signed for a couple mil and fight that guy, because when you get the belt, you're gonna run on hiatus now. You're not gonna want to fight nobody. You want to keep that belt. So, and like I said, it's politics for everything.
Yeah,
just like music, just like boxing. So,
yeah, definitely.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Brooklyn has changed a lot. Where are you? What part of Brooklyn are you from originally?
Yeah, Bed-Stuy.
Bed-Stuy. Okay.
Bed-Stuy. Yeah.
Bed-Stuy.
It's changed a lot.
Yeah,
definitely changed a lot. I was a kid, I used to always be in Flatbush to Bed-Stuy. So even Flatbush is still kind of the same a little bit. East Flatbush, same crap. But Bed-Stuy is definitely a lot of hipsters and a lot of out of towners. You know what I mean? But I think it's good and bad because respect the culture. We kind of respect the culture, respect the area, respect where you're at, and I don't have no problem with it. I feel like sometimes a lot of these developers, they're not really from here. Their culture's totally different. It's like they see a dollar sign. You know what I mean? And that's what's really kind of sucks. I mean, Brooklyn is always home. You understand for what it is. Sometimes we gotta have change though. But hope the NYPD can change too. So more than anything.
Are you in those movements? It's loosely called Black Lives Matter or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, have you have any thoughts on those type of things with the police?
Yeah, most definitely. Like I said before, I mean, you got to make it in your respective career to a certain point where you have a voice, and then you got to use it. I mean, I can state my opinion, but it's really gonna get hurt at this point. Some of it will, but I feel like the guys that are really on that mainstream level, like 50 Cent and the Jay-Z's, those guys, don't really got to step up, because they can go to Queens or go to Brooklyn. Hey, we gonna start this movement right now, and it will blow up overnight. You know what I mean? So it's really for them to really start the movement. But I think like ain't nothing really gonna happen until the NYP and the government really want to change.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If they really want to help the communities, put people in those communities that look like those people in the communities. You know, start teaching them how to really communicate with people. You know, dematerialize. What's what I'm looking for? They have them exactly.
Yeah.
You know, don't treat them like soldiers. Treat them like people. And I feel they start doing that. Stuff will change overnight, because now I know, that's my cop on the corner. That's my boy. Blah blah. Now I'm a chill. I ain't even gonna do that. You know what I mean? Because we do that. But if I don't know the person on the corner, I'm just gonna run them over.
Yeah.
You know, keep it moving. So I feel like they have to change everything. It's 360. You know.
Yeah. Who do you work out to?
Actually, I'm weird. I'm different. I like a little bit of rap, but I like dance music. You know, old school 90s house music. It's different rhythm, because, every song is about 3.5 minutes long. And that kind of like shuts the brain off now. It's a pause. So I don't like that. My workouts is like 45 minutes on the bag straight, shut up. I'm nonstop. That's why my conditioning is so good. I throw in 100 punches around. So I listen to old school dance music. I listen to a lot of old school R&B, soul, Curtis Mayfield, James Brown, The Wolf, a lot of old school stuff. But I like continuously music, like constantly that it's a rhythm, it's a beat, you know what I mean? So I listen to a lot of bachata, a lot of merengue, salsa sometimes. It's constantly keep the feet moving, keep the brain constantly thinking. So when you hear that time, you kind of like, okay, what's next?
Right.
So I like the nonstop, rhythm.
Gotcha. And what's your, when you're not preparing for a fight, what do you do, like day to day?
Man, it's different. I have the gym. I'm trying to work in a restaurant right now. Just constantly trying to, build my horizon, reading books, business, Wall Street Journal, something in entertainment, something to jump on, get the scoop on. Like, okay, when I do make this check, I have something I want to kind of invest in. But I'm always around people, influential people. You know what I mean? One of my great mentors, name is Chin Chu, part of a big financial firm called Blackstone, worth a couple billion. So I'm hanging out with him a lot when I'm not training or right after a fight, kind of like pick his brain. He's giving me things I should start reading up on, things I should study on. So I'm always trying to keep myself educated. I did 2 semesters in college and took on boxing full time. Okay. But other than that, I try to give myself 2 weeks not to think about fighting. Just kind of focus on something else, because I go crazy.
Yeah.
For sure.
Do you have any friends in boxing?
I mean, in other weight classes, I have a couple friends in heavyweight.
Right.
Derek Rossi, Adam Kornacki, he's a Polish heavyweight. A ton of my boys are boxers, but MMA fighters. Like, I'm cool with all kind of fighters, because I came from martial arts background.
Yeah, that's right. I remember. I didn't know that.
I kickboxed for like 3 years in America. So Uriah Hall, Carlos Brooks, Nick Pace, guys from TSK Gym, or Alaquenta. A lot of guys, man. List can go on and on. But I have a lot of friends in the fight game. We're all friends, you know what I mean? Once you're not a heavyweight, we're pretty cool, pretty much, you know what I mean? So it doesn't bother me.
Yeah. Now, have you ever thought about going back to MMA? Like, even the UFC is still kind of hot. It's still hot.
It's still there, but there's a lot of behind the back door deal stuff in the UFC. Let's say boxing as well too. But like I said before, I had told TMZ or something like that the other day. I says they'll make you a famous broke person. Your face will be on every poster, every magazine, bobblehead and T-shirt, and you ain't getting a dime for it. So for me, listen, I want to be my own boss. I can't be nobody's bitch.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's just you want to go somewhere where you can get the most output for your input. And UFC for me is a big no-no, because it's like, if you don't sign a contract, you negotiate too much with them, or we'll get another dummy for it. Peace. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about that.
I feel you. Yeah, that makes sense. That's why Floyd is like, whatever.
Yeah, and Conor McGregor's like, he needs you. Floyd don't need nobody, bro. I'm the money maker. So
not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. All right. Well, what's next what's next on the menu for you?
Man, just, and get some rest and chill the next couple of days. Get back in the gym, start hitting the weights again, and just keep my ears to the street and see what's next for the team. I got my big sis Alvina, more media hits. Keeping me busy. Yeah. And like I said, little by little, man, we just gonna get the name out there. Oh yeah, we are. Yeah, we're going to Belize. Check the Prime Minister. We're trying to become an ambassador for sports for my second homeland country over there, and just stay focused, man. Just get the fans to know who I am, man.
Oh, yo, can you holler at Sean while you over there, Sean?
Yeah, I see Sean all the time.
Oh,
Sean,
for real?
yeah. My cousin house is right down the block from the Prime Minister and Sean's house. He a cool dude, man. He always read my Facebook. Yeah, man, keep bigging up Belize, man. You doing big things, you know. So Sean's a cool dude, man. He cool, man. He a real dude, man.
Man, I wish they would let him back over here, man.
He'll tear the game up. I think
Yeah.
he's waiting to tear the game up, man. But like I said, it's politics, man. It's politics. I don't know the whole full story, man. But you know,
Yeah.
everything got they avenue. So
No doubt, no doubt.